I'm going on the far side.
Yep.
You're in the middle.
No.
You're in the middle.
No, we go how we're
No,
gonna.
you're in the middle because it's your guest.
Oh, you're talking couches.
Yes.
Yes.
No, when we go out for the thing.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We just go messy.
When we walk out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
far.
I'm gonna sit on the couch because it's my guest.
Well, we can sit wherever you want. We can,
Except don't sit on the couch.
No, we
'cause
can
it's my
sit.
guest.
It doesn't matter.
I've sat on the far side way too many times.
Okay.
Well, no, now I'm sitting on the far side now, and you're going to be sitting on the near side.
By the way, I had a Thai iced tea, and it is not settling.
But is the tea, is the caffeine giving you energy? Because I feel like I need a little bit of energy. You
need
know what
to-
worked out well for me and Boston?
Slapping?
The slapping.
That worked.
Now I'm going to show
That
you
worked.
how hard I want you to slap me.
Okay,
don't.
Okay.
That hard. That hard. That
That
hard.
was for real
Let me
hard.
lock my jaw.
Okay, here we go.
I missed it entirely.
Can you do
okay,
the other
hit it one more
side?
time.
Oh!
Okay, here we go.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Here we go.
Welcome
Ready?
to you're here, and it's
Oh,
an all new. It's
SmartLess! A half a standing ovation. It's the greatest.
I know.
Thank you,
Look at
guys.
Pete Giles.
Pete Giles, Sweet Pete Giles, and Rob
And
Meter.
meat sauce. You
Meat
guys
sauce,
sit down,
right
sit
there.
down.
Take a seat,
So
take a seat.
Wow.
Will's best friends get the best seat in the house. That's
No,
great.
well-
Probably didn't pay $1 either.
This is a very LA crowd because we have the four best seats right here, just empty.
Just empty. Yeah.
Hello, Los Angeles!
Hi,
Hey!
Thank you for coming.
we finally made it home.
We made it home. We've been on the road.
Yeah.
We've taken this stupid ass,
Yeah.
incredibly underwhelming night
Yeah.
you guys are about to see
Yeah.
on the road for a week. And we had a really, really good time.
We want to keep setting the bar as low as possible for you all.
So-
It's gonna be fun.
Should we sit? Let's sit.
yeah,
let's
let's
sit
sit,
down.
let's sit.
All right.
So I'm on this side.
You're there.
You're on that side.
We did.
Got applause for sitting. Applause for sitting.
We legit slapped each other backstage, and that was not rehearsed, and it actually hurt.
Yeah.
It put a little color in my face, though.
Yeah, I
and
missed your face completely.
But Sean, you got a heart out tonight, right? Because you got to get back to camp. I mean,
Yeah, because you're dressed like a.
he's got his whistle in his pocket.
Yeah.
And the other one is giving a high five.
High five.
Oh.
You look very, very cute.
I look
Very cute.
I look a
You
little
do look-
childlike,
you-
which is very scary for a 51-year-old.
Yeah. No, you look. It looks like this looks like Sunday afternoon at your house.
Well, it's
Well, we all do, kind of, actually.
Cozy,
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm
couches and
chewing
stuff.
gum. I'm sorry. By the way, do you ever put gum in water and it flavors the water?
Wow.
But
should,
how
like,
you guys feel? Are you guys tired from the
very
tour? Are you pumped?
I'm
Are you-
Well, you guys give us energy,
Yeah.
which is great.
We legit can't believe that you guys listen to the podcast. That's
yeah,
a true story.
that's really been a mind blower. So first of all, thank you for doing that because all we're doing, as you can tell, we just talk to each other. The fact that people are somewhat interested in listening to that is a mind blower. We do feel like since you can fast forward all the crap parts or just go to a different episode, when you're listening to the podcast, here you're trapped. So
Yeah.
we feel like we do have to juice it a little bit.
Yeah,
so
Do you feel like people maybe double speed your questions?
they have to.
Because that's a great, That's a really good SmartLess hack. So I'm going to give you guys a lot of SmartLess hacks.
Yeah.
They did laugh and applaud like
Yeah,
they
they
know
did.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of it like a good LA story, like when I first moved here.
Oh,
And-
settle in, everybody.
Somebody's prepped a little bit.
No,
Let's have it.
I was just before
Does
I
it
came out.
involve the 101?
Boy, traffic is
Oh,
terrible.
God.
No,
Let's just single up a spot on Sean and just take front stage.
No, I may have said the story before, but when I first moved here and I got Will and Grace, I went to a
Hold for
cafe.
applause.
No, I didn't. I didn't have two nickels to rub together. I had no money, and the cast and the producers invited us out to a dinner. So I drove my Toyota Corolla, which had a hubcap missing and a window out with the
Plastic?
Yeah, plastic
And duct tape?
yes, absolutely, 100%.
Come on.
I swear to God. And so I
Is
drove.
that the car you drove from Chicago?
Yes.
It is.
Yes, and it broke down in Colorado, and I paid some guy, I don't even know, money to fix it, and it was still broke down.
A
But
mechanic,
anyway,
hopefully.
I don't know. And so,
Not just some guy on the road.
so I'm driving. I'm sorry. So I get to the restaurant extra early because I'm so nervous about them seeing my car, and oh my God, and I'm broke. And anyway, so I get
You're
there.
embarrassed about.
I was embarrassed about my car because it was like pieced together with Scotch tape.
Yeah.
So I got it. I got there. I went in. And then before the dinner was over, I kind of left early so that I could get my car from the valet and leave before they could see me. So I'm like, bye, everybody. Oh, my God, I'm so excited. I come out to the valet, and I'm standing there. And then Jimmy Burrows, Deborah, Megan, Eric, the producers, a couple of writers, and now we're all standing there. I'm like, oh, my God. And so he pulls the car up, and I was like, and it's like, barely getting there.
The last hubcap rolls off.
Right. And I said to everybody, I said to the valet, I go, what did you do to my car? Oh my God. First of all, it was a Porsche. Now it's not a Porsche anymore.
Now,
was awful.
ironically, you did end up getting a Porsche when the show performed.
Yes.
Gave
right.
everybody a Porsche on the show, right?
Which is also embarrassing, but I also didn't have money when they gave me a Porsche. So I'm like, give me the fucking money. What do I need another car for?
Yeah.
But it was very, very kind of them. But when you're a struggling actor and you
So
did...
you sold it, right?
Absolutely, right away, yeah.
Yeah.
I had to pay my rent. I had to pay my rent.
Relax, it was a Boxster. But the point is,
It's true.
Yeah.
Wait, did you drive it or did you see it?
no, I read the details on that story years ago, and that always stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, they give them Porsches. Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I know it seems snobby, but it's it's kind of true.
Yeah.
What?
Anyway, so that's my...
What about your first time out here? Do you remember when you
Yeah, I was
first went
talking
out to
about it
LA?
today. I drove out here as well. I had an old.
Did they not have planes back then?
That was so funny.
And from Toronto, you couldn't have a longer drive.
No, I drove from New York because I was living in
Oh,
New
New York is much closer.
Yeah, so it's much. In fact, it's further away.
That's true.
But I drove. I had this old Volvo station wagon, and we drove out here. I don't know why we made a trip because
I love a Volvo station wagon.
Yeah,
Right? Oh,
it was a real piece of shit, and it had rusted through on the bottom, and you could see the road underneath.
Like
Fred
Fred Flintstone.
Flintstone.
Yeah, like Fred Flintstone. It was that bad, but it was a ton of fun. And then I drove back. I ended up driving back to New York a couple months later, and
Same car
in like 40 hours straight. And
that's the way to do it. You to stop is like no, you bleary-eyed. You got to keep going.
no, and then I had somebody else with me, and I would sleep in the back, and he would drive, and then we would
That's what I
flip
did
like
with my
this.
friend Randy. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my car was packed to the end, and I would get into the passenger seat, and I would go down in the bucket, and I would sleep on the thing because there was no room. There was no room.
Show us how you sleep again, real quick.
Sure. Just like that.
What? Hang on.
Yeah.
What? Wait, you sleep more comfortably in a car if you get down into the footwell?
Yes, because you can't sleep like
Sure you
like
can.
this.
Yeah, you.
I'm not a cow.
How do you do it on a plane, guy?
I go back, dude.
You don't get on the floor on the plane?
That would be so great if you got on the floor on a plane.
I mean, it's not Justin Thoreau eccentric on a plane. Did you guys hear this story of the podcast? We got to do it for a second.
Did we already
for
tell
those
it?
who haven't,
Oh, they already know it. They already know it.
they already know it. You know
Yeah,
what?
but let's
I have no
embarrass him
idea.
further. I mean, no, I
No. He deserves to be embarrassed
I
about
agree.
this. Justin Thoreau can't sleep with a shirt on, right? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people sleep without their shirt on, right?
and he can't sleep without a shirt on, and he also can't sleep without doing crunches before he goes to
Right.
sleep.
Right.
But I don't know this story. I don't know this
Okay,
story.
so we're flying to England, I think, or something. So he's going to be topless for quite a stretch.
Yeah.
And he's all tatted up, and he's up front and everything, where people are wearing ties and stuff. And he just pops his shirt off. He does a perfunctory cover with the little tiny blanket or whatever. But 5 minutes into that's gone, and it's just some tatted up freak who looks like Iggy Pop just passed out in the front. It's like
Wait, really? I'm afraid. I need to wipe everything down. I could never sleep with my shirt off.
it's
Oh, he doesn't care.
disgusting.
That's
but
gross.
you
He's
will
got
get
enough. He's got a layer to protect him from the germ. He's got a layer of spray tan that actually keeps that keeps the germs.
But you will get down on the floor well of a car and sleep. Those germs are okay.
Absolutely. At 24 years old, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right,
Wow.
so let's get a guest out
All
here.
right, let's
shall
get a
we?
guest out here.
Let's get a guest out here. All right.
It's Jason's guest, so
It's
we don't know
Jason's
who
guest,
it is. This is,
and,
by the way, just in case people don't know, and we say it all the time, we legitimately don't know who the other person's guest are. So we've had to jump through a lot of hoops on this tour to like not cross paths with the guests.
Yeah, we had a great one. Never mind. Okay, go ahead.
But there.
Oh no, Jason, it's okay.
But I have not learned my lesson because when's the last time you guys met a real bullfighter?
Oh,
no, I'm kidding.
God.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
By the way,
Could you imagine?
Oh my God.
Could you
that could have been so
By the
real.
way, I would love that. I would love that.
I would love it too.
I would have 1,000 questions for that
I would
person.
love it too if we were going to cover this, but they don't want that
so
shit.
we're backstage. You'd love it. Here we come. Our guest tonight is a force, a comedic fire hose. Right? That's a good start, right? Not a bullfighter.
Very good.
This man can't be contained. His energy and positivity is infectious, y'all. Philadelphia couldn't hold him. New York seasoned him. And now, lucky for us, he's planted out here in LA, pumping out project after project for all of us to gobble up. He's done tons of movies, TV shows, released multiple comedy albums and specials. He's got 45 nominations from everything from Emmys to Grammys. He's got a freaking video game, I think. Somehow, though, he's been nice enough to pull it over to the side, give us a little time for chat and giggle here on the SmartLess couch. Gang, buckle up. It's the one and only Kevin Hart.
How are you? Will. Man, I can't wait. He owes me a movie. That's
Right?
good. Hello.
Kevin Hart!
It's so cool.
Check. Am I on?
By the way,
Redemption. You know what that is? That's redemption.
That is redemption.
That is redemption.
That is an over-deliver.
Am I?
Wow.
Over-deliver.
Check. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
We got you.
All right.
wait.
Well, before you, I just want you, I want you guys to lower your expectations because I've been drinking. So let's just lower them down.
That's fair warning.
It's tequila.
Whoa.
Wow.
Is it really?
Good for you.
Yes.
That smells
It's
pretty
Super
good,
Bowl
actually.
weekend.
Super Bowl weekend.
Smells real good.
Super Bowl weekend.
And then behind there is just a chest full of weed, right?
Some shit. It's some shit here.
Good for you.
Kev,
Some shit
We're not
here.
paying him for this. He'd
Sit
be
back.
high as
Yes,
he
sir.
wants.
Back towards the couch.
Here we go.
Sit
No,
back.
he's not.
Just for the camera.
What's your fucking problem?
Yeah.
What's your fucking
This is
problem?
his fourth gig today.
Christ.
He's in the bag.
Sean's in charge of blocking.
Yeah, he really just pushed me back. Get the fuck back. Well, all right.
No.
All right, easy.
By the way, I'm such a huge fan. You've been on my list to come on as well, but I can't believe Jason nabbed you up. I'm a massive fan.
Did he turn you down? And he said, okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan
No,
of Bateman.
You know what?
He doesn't tell you what to do.
I bum rushed Kevin when we were doing, we did Different Stroke. Oh, no,
Yes.
not you were doing
I
Different
did Different
We
Strokes,
did
you did
Facts of Life.
Oh, yes. That's right.
For our buddy Jimmy Kimmel does this, we
Live
don't
know what he does?
whatever the hell it is.
You don't know what he does?
We did it. He does a pretty handsome talk show, but he did it. We do redos of episodes of sitcoms. We did Facts of Life. You played Arnold on Different Strokes.
It was so
Killed
funny.
it.
Yes.
It was
And
a
so
great
I
thing.
I cornered him, and you really didn't have a chance to say no. I apologize.
No,
for that.
you didn't corner me. Look, you're in a group of guys that don't ask for shit. I feel like there's a certain amount of people in our business that don't ask, that when they do ask, it's like, yeah, I'll do it because they don't ask. So those people that don't ask normally have something that's good when they do ask. So Bateman asked,
right.
and I'll be honest, and this is only for you guys, I thought it was Ozark. I did. I swear to God.
This was.
I swear to God, I thought it was a scene in Ozark.
You know
I-
what?
I found
Kevin,
out.
You know what we can do is we can make the light blue if you'd like.
No, it's okay. I just found out just now this is an Ozark when it was alive. Yeah, but
It would be a very special dream sequence.
Let's call him Marty for the rest. All right, let's just keep calling him Marty.
Payback is going to be tough, isn't it? What are you going to ask me to do?
I don't know, Jason. Here's the weird thing, man.
You don't want me to do anything.
You're one of those guys that's talented, but then you're like, you know, what do you? It's like, what do you?
That's so true.
What do you really want from him, right? No. On a serious note, Jason Bateman to me is Hollywood royalty.
Let him finish.
By the way.
Yes, I agree.
By the way. Here's
Come
what I mean
on,
when I say that.
quiet.
Hollywood royalty.
That's a tequila
it's
talking.
a definition. Will falls in this category too.
Sean.
Well, I don't. Sean, I'm not sure what you.
Shouldn't have pushed
Is
him,
it?
Sean.
I know.
Shouldn't
Yeah.
have pushed him.
Sean, if you
I
didn't
shouldn't have
push
directed
me,
him. Yep.
I would have done my research. But all right, Hollywood royalty to me is people that work consistently without an agenda. People that do what they want and have a good time in doing
Royalty.
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 That's fucking
no,
royalty.
you're
Yeah.
royalty.
it. Yes, but I'm saying like
Yeah.
that's why I respect that. So
Thank you.
when you say what-
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
Hey,
So-
hey, you got nominated for an Interviewer of the Year. That should be good enough.
Right?
Wait.
No, you guys,
so he
wait,
does
you guys, you
Of the
guys are
three
the
of us.
royalty, and I'm the jester.
Okay.
You are the best camp counselor out of all four of us.
Yeah.
So he's not the guy responsible for blocking?
Tonight.
All right, well, pound to you, buddy.
yeah, thanks.
I know what you do now. Fuck yeah, do
Yeah,
it right.
thanks.
All right.
Now, so this is very foreign to us, but you have spent a lot of time in front of
Yeah,
audiences,
yeah.
doing stand-up, doing specials.
Yeah.
Did I you played in front of 55,000 people in
Yeah,
Philadelphia for
yeah,
your
I was
last
gonna tell you
special?
guys, this is intimate. This
Yeah.
is nice. It's a very nice, intimate crowd, man. This is what it's about.
How-
it's about
how-
connecting with the people.
Yeah.
Here's what blows my mind. By the way, I'm a huge Shark Tank fan, and I saw you on Shark Tank, and I was blown away.
Thank you, man.
Like I had no idea. I mean, I knew you had.
Because
a lot
I'm black? What the fuck are you saying? What are you saying?
Yes.
Joking,
What were you,
Sean.
what were
I
you
know,
on
I got
Shark
you.
Tank for?
Were you pitching something or judging?
No.
What the fuck is that?
I've not seen the show.
No,
But I have
he
a
was
basic
shark.
understanding.
He was a shark.
He was a shark.
He was a guest shark.
So you weren't pitching like, I got an idea? I don't know.
No, Jay. He was like Mark Cuban, but a guest.
Okay. Well,
I'm
hang on.
Kevin Hart, bitch.
But
what do you mean? Am I pitching an idea?
But hang on. If I've got some great idea for the new Swifter or something, I don't want to fund that. I want
Yeah.
Mark Cuban to fund that. So
Yeah.
I'm going to go on the show. I'm going to pitch him.
Yeah.
Regardless of what I got in the bank,
Yeah,
I
well,
want
that's
he's got
stupid.
more.
That's stupid because you can just call Mark Cuban.
Yeah.
If you go, if you go on national television,
It's true, I built
for
in an
that
extra step
decline,
there.
yes, that's stupid.
But I always knew you had all these things going on, but I just didn't know at that extent. I mean, you have this huge, successful company that makes all of these projects and these things come to life. I just had no idea. And on top of that, you invest in tons of things. Some of them I do too, so we're kind of
Nice.
matched
Oh,
that
yeah?
way. Yeah. But
It's a secret to the success, but I think building up a platform and infrastructure with people that are so talented, so amazing, to help me execute things that I have a vision for, have become my priority in the business, you know?
And also identifying people maybe that might need a little help for access, and you kind of grandfather that maybe a little bit. You bring people into your company.
I do. You know,
Yeah.
I really do. I think it's no longer about me. It's not about my star. It's not about where I am. It's now about helping others. And the real benefit. It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's why I do this podcast, to help these guys out. You know,
Good for you. Good for you, Will. Good.
Now, with all of that work, though, are you good about taking breaks, whether it be at home or like fun vacations? What's
Yeah,
your?
you're
What's your
working-
This is a break. I'm taking a break now because I said I don't want to do something good, right? Let me come
yeah.
and like.
There's a compliment in
Right?
here.
Smart.
I
Get
think
some
there's a compliment.
perspective.
Right? Just get it. No, I'm joking. On some real shit. Like I have a tough time doing that. I have a tough time taking breaks. I have a tough time really taking time to myself, and that's what I'm working on. So if I had to say a flaw is realizing that I need downtime.
like just to take your foot off the gas a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
And so, Kevin, we first met over 20 years ago. You
we go.
You were a stand-up. What?
It's the truth.
It's
Do you have an
true.
apology to make?
It was true, and you were a stand-up, and you were just breaking through. Like obviously, you didn't have the success that you have now. Walk us through a little bit those first, because I remember those first couple of years. You did that pilot with a bunch of our friends,
Yes.
and then that pilot didn't get picked up, and then you seemed like you did a pilot every year. You'd always be at the upfronts, which is where they sell the ads for new shows.
For Tracy, yeah.
You were always like, yeah, for Tracy. By the way, we had Tracy, Sean's sister. When we went to Wisconsin and she came on stage and it was
Whole
fucking.
front row of T-shirts that said, I know Tracy.
It was
or,
fucking
or-
rad,
yeah, it was
man.
pretty
It
cool.
was so rad.
Let's go.
Because we thought she was fake. But anyway,
And by the way, it didn't look half as dumb as Sean makes her
No,
sound.
no.
Like, what are you doing?
she was kind of more with it than you, dude.
Yeah.
But
I get it.
but Kevin, like what was that like those first, I don't know, 10 years? Because you never stopped working and trying and doing shit and like going after it.
I'll summarize it so that it doesn't take too long.
Because we have got to go.
Well, I know, Sean. I want to get you. I don't want to hold you up too long. Everybody asks about the ambition of a guy that comes from nothing. And what you got to understand is if you come from nothing, then nothing is exactly that. So anything that adds up to something is a benefit. So when you keep getting a little bit of something, your ambition grows. When I got a little piece of Hollywood and I got a little piece of success, and a little piece of success was actually getting a flight, landing, and the room being there for me. That's a piece. I kept adding those pieces together, and what you realize is that, oh God, it's so much better than what I had.
Yeah.
And if it ultimately goes back to where I was, well, I was already there. There is no loss.
I think about that all the time. You already know what the result is from growing up, so why not try something and fail and learn from it because the fallback is already familiar to you.
You're 1,000% correct.
I kind of just repeated what you said.
Well, you did. You actually did.
They
you
do
did
it.
exactly
They
that.
do it to me all the time. They cut what I say from 5 minutes down to about 30 seconds.
Well,
it's helpful
Jason,
for people.
take it
Or
as a
they're
compliment.
fast forwarding.
Take it as a compliment. But
Yeah.
for Will, you know me. You saw the real younger me, and when you talk about that environment that we were in, I was a kid. I was a kid, and I knew nothing at all. So you guys honestly acted as examples of what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go within that world of early entertainment.
I got this great, we talked about it when I saw you back in December. I've got this great photo that's now at my house of like Kevin, Seth Rogen, me, Amy, my ex, January Jones, Jason Segel, Nick Stoller, Judd Apatow, and like January 2001. We were just hanging out because we had nowhere else to be.
Hanging out.
and it was
out.
so crazy.
Hanging out, and guess who I was? Guess.
No,
Guess.
I'm not gonna do it.
Take a guess.
You're not gonna get me canceled tonight.
Say it.
I'm gonna make it one more day. I've got questions I've gone over here that are cancel proof.
All right, you passed that test. All right. I'll
Can
get
I
you
guess
another
you were
one.
the black one?
There you go. There you go. Yes. By the way, you're done, buddy. You're done. That's right.
Now, do your kids recognize and appreciate how hard you work? Do they give it up, or are they just like, Dad? Like, do they have notes on your?
No.
You know.
My kids don't give a fuck about me, man. My kids are the best kids with no knowledge of. My kids truly, and this is said humbly, my kids have no idea like how successful I am. They don't get it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm dad. I've seen my kids cry over some people, and it's really made me angry. Like,
Yeah.
they've met YouTube stars or TikTokers, full tears. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Dad, do you know who that is off of TikTok? And I was like, TikTok? Ah! I was like, punch to the ribs.
Well, what happens like you're driving down the street and you're driving by a big billboard with your face?
They don't care. It does
They don't
nothing
care.
for
They
them.
don't care.
They say,
wild.
Dad, you could take a better picture than that.
No, my kids are. I make sure that my kids are grounded in understanding that that's my job.
Yeah.
So when I'm working, my kids come to my job. I make my kids work on my
great.
job. My kids act as PAs. They act as set assistants. They act as DA assistants or
That's so good.
like
Yeah,
lower in craft services. So I make them work.
My kids
so-
are here tonight. Get me some coffee, would you?
I make them work.
Are with the exposure to the business and all that stuff? Are they finding stuff on set that they're really interested in? Do they have the bug? Do they want to do it?
My daughter has the bug. She definitely wants to, but I'm an advocate of be a kid, finish being a kid, and then let's pursue the adult dream. And that's not to say that that's for everybody. That's for me and my household. And my daughter loves that idea. And, you know, because of what we've agreed to, when she's done with school, you get the full support and backing of what you took the time to learn. I don't want to embed them in something at a young age and prohibit them from getting the full extent of that life, like as a child, especially where we are, where we live. It's not the same as when I came up. So they understand that. And I think my daughter wants to do it bad. My daughter wants to be...
Part? She wants to act?
She wants to act.
Yeah.
My daughter wants to act bad.
How old is she?
My daughter's 16.
Oh, great.
16 years old.
Sean wants to act too.
Yeah.
Do you, Sean? Do you? Good for you. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be tough after
Oh, I
this
get it. Thank
canceling,
you. Yeah.
because you got one
Yeah,
coming.
yeah.
You gotta get back up.
You think I forgot about that
I
black
hope that
comment?
Toyota
I
still
didn't.
works.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
My son wants to be a stuntman.
Really?
Which is
Oh,
weird.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
He wants to be a stuntman.
Okay, now I hear that and I immediately think that he's strapped like you,
Yeah.
that he's like got snakes under his shirt just
Yeah.
like you. Are you guys working out together?
Yeah, no, he doesn't have that. So I want to tell you that you're wrong with that assessment.
So like what's not to be creepy, but if
Yeah.
you took all your clothes off right now, are we looking at
Again,
Yeah.
not to be creepy, right?
Not to be creepy.
Yeah.
Right.
Are we talking? You're basically in bodybuilder shape. Have done for a while, and that's admirable. That takes
Yeah.
a lot of discipline. You got a
Yeah.
great routine, I'm assoming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Here's the thing, man. It's all about the walk away to the bathroom, right? Like if you're married,
shit.
every morning you get up and you go to the bathroom. Sometimes naked, sometimes with a shirt on, sometimes with not. But that bathroom walk away is always viewed by your partner, and
Right.
in my mind,
You're working out a lot on. You're working out a lot on the back of yourself.
I'm working on just in general.
It's all
Yeah.
calves, buttocks, and lats.
Calves, buttocks, back,
Yeah.
lats.
The fuck
All
are you
right,
talking-
Hey,
okay.
let him
all right,
finish, man.
All right, you wanna know what to fuck your life up? If you walk to the bathroom and you hear subtly, ugh, it will destroy you. So in the back of my mind,
And
I don't ever want to hear that. So when I walk away, I tiptoe and I make sure that I don't hear my wife go,
All right.
'cause that means that she's no longer happy with that. So it's all about keeping it in shape. When I walk away, I need you to know that's what you just fucked. Like that's my,
okay.
that's my
Now,
takeaway.
you
They
know,
understand it.
So now, I'm just doing the math here. So
ahead.
if you're walking away from, she's looking at your rear and
Yeah.
she's saying, "I just fucked that."
Take
So
that in.
I'm just doing the math.
Wait a minute. Hold
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Still
All right.
rolling.
Let me switch it up.
Yeah.
My husband understands that. Good luck.
No.
Good luck.
Oh shit.
All right.
Oh. I love the cancel checkmate.
All right. By the way, he's off the.
Back on.
He's no longer on the cancel meter. We, as black people, we've given him a pass. It's all right.
Thank you.
All right.
Now
What a checkmate.
we've stumbled into a little bit of a segue to I want to ask about this nickname Chocolate Droppa.
Yes.
Right, there's a little bit of a segue to that,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Chocolate Droppa.
I don't understand how Sean's sex life is.
No.
really-
You walking away.
Okay.
but
Yeah.
Now,
By the way,
right.
the walking away thing I love because you don't ever look behind you. You just walk away.
No, you just
confident.
gotta walk away.
You don't have to look. You don't have to be like.
If you ever look back,
You're
that's a
just so
sign of
confident.
insecurity.
That's right.
Yeah, you don't want to look
How
back.
do you
right,
feel,
that's right.
Jason? How do you feel about Amanda's view when you walk
He
away?
looks back all the time. You're
First
checking.
of all,
do you walk backwards out?
My move's a little bit more of a moonwalk to the bathroom, so.
But do you walk backwards just t-shirt and then your shirt cocking?
I don't think Jason wears drawers. I think it's just a t-shirt,
Yeah.
dicking the ass out.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
That's how I picture it too.
yeah.
This body showers with a t-shirt on.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Winnie the Pooh is what I picture you as. Yeah,
Just like in his hand and the honey.
yeah.
But that's called shirt cocking, when it's just a t-shirt and then,
The shirt cocking. Wait, does anybody sleep naked? Do you sleep
I'm a
naked?
naked sleeper.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you keep all this in clothes? Hell no.
Are we looking at your sleep outfit right now?
Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. I'm going night-night in between shows in this.
Do it.
I
By the way,
like-
do us
I like
a favor. Don't say night-night. What do you... What do you... Sean, what do you wear?
Always the same thing. I wear shorts and a long sleeve, like loose shirt because Scotty leaves the air conditioning on at 20 below.
Okay, and what kind of shorts?
What?
Shorts.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, because if you wear sweat when the air conditioning's on and you wear sweats and then the comforter, it's too hot. So I wear shorts with one leg in, one leg out.
Yeah.
And then a long sleeve so you don't have to have the cover on you.
Yeah.
It acts as the cover.
Is the one leg out to balance the spinning?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What kind of shorts? Are we talking like a thick short? Are we
Yeah,
like
like a flannel short, just because to really maximize. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah, what do you mean?
What?
What do you mean? In the one area where your ass needs to be clean, you sweating it out. You got a flannel
it's
short.
It's too cold to sweat anywhere.
Bullshit. That's a flannel short under a fucking duvet with a cover. You stink.
Well,
you fucking
you
stink.
know what? No, you stain your sheets sleeping naked.
By the way, good point, which is why we go black. Black sheets. I thought about that, Sean.
You just got recanceled,
Yeah.
Sean.
Yeah,
It's
right.
recanceled.
Yeah, I'm back on top, bitch.
Anybody who sleeps naked, you're staining your sheets from getting up in the middle of the night and going pee. That thing's do
Only-
you know what I'm
only if
saying?
you don't shower
There's a couple
before.
drops there, so you're gonna have to change your sheets more often. Next question.
Wait,
Chocolate
no,
drop.
wait,
Chocolate drop.
wait.
Whatever that is.
Who's staining their
Who's
sheets?
dropping
with-
what?
I'm
You
saying
pee
if you
blood?
Sleep, no.
No. He's
I'm
talking
saying
urine.
Whose dick is still dripping
Well, yeah,
when they
what
get
do you-
back to the bed?
I'm
What are
saying,
you doing?
If you don't shake it off enough,
Oh my
but I don't have
God.
to worry about that because I wear shorts.
So wait, Kevin, I don't know if you know this.
JIC, just in case.
Jason, back in the day, he would do this thing for a while where he wasn't wearing underwear. When we were years ago shooting Arrested Development, this is... I think we've told this...
I had a 3-year window
Yeah.
where I went commando for some weird reason. And
So-
it happened. It's not that great. And
He's right.
And it happened to be while I was working on a show where I wore nothing but khaki pants.
Right.
So
So he would go to the bathroom, and then what he would do is he's worried about drippage.
Oh, God.
So
because you go to the bathroom, we're ready to shoot, but I'm peeing, and so the cameras are going to be rolling.
it.
And if
So
I get
guess
it-
what? So
I
guess what happens?
asked before I came here. I said this is gonna be some white boy shit. They said no. I asked.
Wait.
I fucking asked. I asked.
So he goes, so one day we're on set, and Jason goes up by one of those huge garbage cans, and he's standing there, and he takes paper, like toilet paper, out of his pants. I go, what are you doing? He goes, I gotta put it in there to blot it for like 20 minutes.
I gotta wrap it.
He wraps it, and then he takes it out in the middle of the set. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? That's what serial killers do.
I want to ask an honest question.
Yeah.
I want to ask an honest question because I understand the world of producing. I'm gonna get back to your original question, so you got an edit point. But before I get there,
we could trim that.
Before I get there, what is there ever a good reaction like from the guy that doesn't wear drawers? Like what? Like the man that doesn't wear underwear, he pulls out an underwear. Has a woman ever said, "Oh, no,
I don't.
oh, no underwear"? Like,
It's the
what do
same-
you think that did?
I don't remember what prompted
How
the.
lazy are you? Like, to not
By the way, it's
go there?
horrible. It's horrible wearing no underwear. It's horrible wearing boxers. I think boxers, like, they don't bend, they don't stretch. So I found boxer briefs. Have you guys heard about these boxers?
Yes.
I don't know. The world
Fantastic.
has-
They're incredible. Now, what do you say you sleep naked?
Yeah.
And you got the onesie,
Yeah.
right? You're naked.
But ball.
Butt bald naked.
Ball.
Are you?
How do you? We're gonna wrap up all this crap talk, but
Go ahead. I gave you a cut point.
do you pee sitting down?
I almost punched you in the fucking face
No.
just then.
I do.
You pee sitting down, right?
I do.
You're not. See, you're not old enough yet. How old are you?
I'm 42.
Okay, you're not old enough yet. You pee sitting down, right?
Wait,
No.
Will, you better
No,
not.
I don't.
You stuttered. You fucking stuttered.
No.
You stuttered.
You pee sitting
I've been
down.
through this
I've
with him.
been sitting down for years because I think it's rude when like somebody comes over your, like guys come over your house or whatever, and they pee and it splashes and they don't clean it up. So you know what, guys? Just sit down. It takes care of all the splashing.
There he is.
Uh-oh.
And it stretches out your back.
Yeah.
Your back's gonna start getting tight on you at about 50.
Sean, did you just say?
No.
I just want to make sure I heard it.
You misheard me.
I know. I fucking heard you. I fucking heard you. You just said so it doesn't splash all around.
Yeah,
just sit down.
Because a lot of guys are like, I don't fucking care. And then it's just like, and then they walk away. So, you know, whoever comes over to my house, I always say, hey, please be neat and wipe the seat.
Wait, is there a sign? Do you have a sign?
No, but that's a good idea.
All right, come on. All right, so, we're out of the bathroom. We're out of the bedroom.
I know.
Hang on. All right, let's get out of the bathroom, out of the bedroom. Let's get to the shoe store. Shoe salesman. Take me to the shoe salesman days.
Oh, back on.
Now I'm really gonna get my ass
Traumatized.
kicked now.
He's traumatized.
Traumatized because he said.
Wait, what about?
Yeah,
I'll let it go. I'll let it fucking go. But I don't like you saying that we're all nasty and pee on the seat. I've never peed on the fucking seat.
He's got good aim.
I'm not saying all of
He's
them.
got better
It was
aim.
very racist what he said. He suggested that black people, whatever. All right, let's go.
So Will's had some interesting jobs. Sean's had some interesting jobs. I hear shoe
Believe it or not.
shoe salesman
Yes.
is in your quiver.
Shoe salesman is definitely what I was, who I used to be.
How long?
I was a shoe salesman for probably 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm very good.
What were we doing? Were we selling sneakers? Are we selling dress shoes?
I sold everything, Jason.
Yeah.
Did that experience make you, in your all your tentacles in your business, want to do something with shoes? Because
Well,
that'd
Sean,
be really
what
cool.
I want you to understand,
Wait a
Sean,
second.
Does
What
you
was
already do
that
that?
question?
Did you say tentacles? What?
No, like, all like with all your businesses going on, you may already have this.
You're on thin fucking ice,
know.
Sean.
It's gonna be tonight. It's gonna be Dear Diary. Kevin Hart scares the shit out of me. No, do
You want to know if he's got a desire to
You
make
want to know if I
shoes?
got
like a
tentacles?
shoes.
What did you say,
No,
Sean?
I meant like all your business tentacles, all the businesses that you have going.
Yeah.
Did your experience being a shoe salesman
Yeah.
want to start your own line of shoes?
Oh, so you...
He's
You
yes
want-
anding.
You want to know if all my success within business and endeavors, at some point, if I was like, this should be shoes.
He's gonna beat
Yes.
your ass.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Right,
like
okay.
Kevin Hart shoes
Yeah, got it.
that
got
you
it,
can pee on.
Got it. Got it.
Maybe the rubber boots.
By the way, Sean is growing on me more and more.
I
as we
know.
do this fucking podcast.
I know.
Here's what shoe salesman did for me. Shoe salesman showed me the importance of like charisma, charm, right? And in the world of selling shoes, you got a commission off of what you sold. I made money off of being personable and getting people to come back. Oh God, I can do this. And by the way, I did it because I really learned about it. So I didn't have acid, I didn't bullshit it, but I can tell you anything you want to know about a sneaker.
Right.
Sean, you got a flat foot, that's a flat sneaker. By the way, no polythene or no, actually you do. There's a Louis, actually you do, here. You have a flat foot, but inside you may pronate or subinate, so I can't tell.
Yeah.
Those are like $2,000 sneakers, though,
Yes,
aren't they?
I know they
Sean?
are, and that's why I had to fucking look differently.
Yeah, right?
Because I saw what they were. Pronate or subinate, I
Now-
didn't know what way your foot rolls, Jason. I'm just qualified.
But yeah, I got it right. Granddads go to orthotics in here. Don't worry
Your foot's
about that.
dead.
I do too.
That's a dead foot.
It's a dead foot.
dead
My
foot.
left toe's been numb for years. You're saying something there, which there was a challenge to figure out the customer, to see who you needed to be to get the commission that you wanted. It's kind of like acting, kind of changing into the part.
That job made me realize, oh God, there's something about me that gets people to do the thing that I want.
Right.
And when I decided to leave that job and pursue the thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
The person that I had to get to do the things that my customers were doing was my mom. How do I get my mom to believe in the thing that I want to do?
Nice.
So the same way I got the customers to believe that this is the shoe for them,
Yeah.
I had to take that same cadence, that same quality, give it to my mom. Once I got my mom to believe that thing, oh my God, I'm winning. Half the battle is done. My mom believes in me, she supports me, but now how do I make money? Now I had to convince the comedy clubs that I can do the thing that I said I would do.
Was she when you said you wanted to be a comic, am I understanding you correctly, she was like, wait, come on, Kevin, really?
I mean, no parent out the gate is supportive of the.
Oh, goody,
the-
you
the
want to be a
comic,
stand-up?
You know, like not when you have a different lane that's laid out for you. So it was one of convincing.
Were you writing jokes like when you were selling shoes? Were you like already thinking about you wanted to get into comedy? You wanted to be a stand-up? Were you writing jokes? Were you thinking in that way already?
I have never written a joke in my life. I've never written a joke word for word.
Wow.
At that point, I had funny stuff that I wanted to talk about.
Stories that you
I had
could shape
stuff.
and
I had stuff. I'm a person that shapes and molds stuff. And
Who made you laugh the hardest growing up that you're like, oh, that's so funny?
in your
That's
family,
cool.
was it your
I was
mom?
gonna say it's not a comic. My dad.
Yeah?
My
Oh,
dad.
yeah.
And not because he was funny, but because he was so ignorant to what he was doing. My dad had no idea the damage that he caused by being himself.
But it made you laugh
It was
like
the
hell.
funniest thing I've ever seen
Look
in
at
my
this
life.
stupid motherfucker.
No, you didn't think it was stupid. You was just like, I can't believe he said that. Like my dad, there was a relative that died. My mom's sister, and this is dark, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. My mom's sister died, and we go to the funeral. My dad comes to the funeral, and it's myself and my mom's other sisters in a circle. My dad comes up, and his first words, he was like, "We dropping like flies, ain't we?" And everybody looked around. He was like, "Shit, I just hope I ain't next, god damn." And nobody could say anything, but it was so bad because they didn't even like him. Like, they didn't like my dad. But he suggested the information as if he was a fan favorite. And he had on and it was a funeral. My dad showed up in white linen at a funeral. He's one of a kind, but I can say for me, that guy, he made me understand humor. Humor sometimes is subjective. My dad has always been subjective. Nobody's ever really liked his approach, but that's the side that I gravitated towards, and that's what's in me.
What was that first time? What was that first time you went on stage and did stand-up? What was the venue? Do you remember that?
Laugh House Comedy Club, 6 people. Six people. Six.
Wait, what?
Laugh House Comedy Club. Sean, you fucking heard me. Laugh House Comedy Club.
Fucking love it.
Laugh House Comedy Club. 6 people. 6 people
Wow.
at the goddamn comedy club. I go up, I do jokes. They're not laughing, but they're listening. But what I fell in love with was not the people and not the response, but the light. The light didn't deter me. And that's where people buckle. People buckle at the light.
You talking about the spot?
I'm talking
Literally.
about the spot. No, Jason, I'm talking about the fucking light bulb on the top. Yeah, the spotlight.
Yes.
The spotlight. God damn it,
That is
it's
my
show
that is
business.
my kryptonite. This
Show
is
business.
nerve-wracking. Being on a stage with a spotlight, thank God there isn't one on us, makes me I just freeze. No, that's
This is a spotlight,
no,
Jason.
that's an egg crate. It's a 15
No,
by 15
it's a modern
frame.
day spotlight.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This is the spotlight. If you
Microphone
guys
and a
got
spotlight, I
up
can't
and you
do it.
said something right now, everybody's gonna get quiet, they're gonna listen. Some people freeze, some people don't. Those that don't win. I did not freeze. And granted, I did not get a laugh that night. I kept going. And that was the thing for me. That was the bug that bit me. And I was like, this is what I want to do.
Did you ever have just a wipeout, like a terrible stand-up night that
Absolutely.
almost got you to say maybe not?
Absolutely. Famous story. I've told it several times, but I'll tell it again.
New to us.
Well, it's new to you. That's why I said I'll tell it again.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm in Atlantic City. I'm doing a joke, and I remember doing a joke, and the guy stood up. He was like, "Yeah, that's enough. Shut the fuck up." Threw a buffalo wing at me.
Oh, my God.
By the way, I've never seen accuracy like this in my life. Buffalo wing hits me. Hits me right in the face. A little bit of sauce gets
Yeah.
in my eye. Not a lot, enough to give me a problem where I can't see. I'm like, all right, that's enough. I'm a man first. Don't disrespect me. He's like, that's enough. We had enough of you. Get off the stage. Get the fuck off the stage. I'm like, no, I'm gonna finish my jokes. And I go to finish my jokes, and the whole crowd's like, oh no, we don't want you to finish. They were like, boo, boo, boo. I got booed. Some other comics were back there. They shook my hand. They're like, yo, you gonna be all right? I was like, yeah, I'll be back next week. They thought I was playing. I came back next week, same crowd. I tried to revamp my set the best that I could. I go up, I perform. I didn't get booed. I didn't necessarily get big laughs, but I survived the set. And that was the biggest win for me in my life because I came back to the place that destroyed me. So all of my wins in the beginning, I don't have hero stories. I don't have, oh my God, and they stood up and carried me out. I don't have those stories. All of my wins were mental wins. And the mental wins came from where I come from. Where I come from, we beat each other up. We tear each other down. And, you know, we destroy the confidence that some don't have. So to survive that will put you in a place of fucking good. Being that I got out of that, I was able to truly grow and really fall into a place where my talent got to blossom. And comedy became realistic because I made my city give me a chance. They didn't give it to me. I made them give it to me.
Is there something that legitimately gives you fear? Is it like, you know, the health of your family or mortality, or for me it's bees. I mean, like, is there something
And
that you're just
honey,
like, that's always gonna be a pet fear of mine that's actually beneficial to you, that keeps you doing what you're doing and doing it well?
Yeah, I think the real fear right now is fucking up what's close to being real. You know, I got an opportunity to create generational wealth. I got an opportunity to create and break ground that has yet to be broken for me and mine. For where I come from, you're part of a story that can amplify and propel different types of, I guess you can say, like, want and realistic approach to what a dream can really become. I'm a part of that. So not accomplishing said goals or not finishing the story, it's not about me, it's about the people that now are looking at me and, oh my God, that's how you do it. So if I don't finish the thing that people are watching that I know I can do, I leave a story incomplete. And success to some is not success to me. It's really giving a true, clear visual into what wealth can be for where I come from, and it doesn't exist. So the fear is that. The fear is not completing that task.
Well, and I will say, and I don't mean to embarrass you, but you seem to be doing it in such a graceful, classy, kind way.
Yes.
You have a quality that is so infectious with your, it's not vulnerability or humanity, but like, you're not afraid to make a jackass out of yourself. You're never posturing, you're never playing cool, you're not afraid to be the butt of a joke, and it's so winning and it's so fun to follow and get behind, and it's like, I mean, I'd watch you read the phone book.
Thank you, man.
Sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I think the dope thing about where we are, and I do say we, well, kinda, right?
Oh, thank you.
Come on, man.
Thank
Seriously,
you.
right?
Yeah.
Me and you,
Yeah.
you already know where we sit,
That's right. That's right.
I didn't cancel you, you didn't cancel me.
No.
All right, we're back on track. I think the dope thing about where we sit is, you know, in this business, we've been put in a position for a long time to believe that we will work for hire. And those that have hired us, as amazing and dope as those opportunities are and will continue to be, that's all we knew that exists. And now, you know, you're looking in the new era where we can control, we can create, we can do. It's different, it's a different agenda. And we're supposed to progress, we're supposed to grow. And the relationships between us and our partners are supposed to become exactly that, partnerships. And when you see that happening, it's, well, how do you become a part of the thing that's the biggest picture? How do you do that?
And creating opportunities for other people too.
Yeah, it's like a springboard. So that's the priority for me. It's no longer about me. I'm not gonna be a bigger star. And I know it sounds
You're not
like
gonna what?
Be a bigger star. I'm not.
No, well, you're at the top of
Yes,
the mountain.
it is. It's what it is.
Yeah.
So for me, it's how do I, and I say that humbly, by the way. I'm not. I said, how do I fucking create the opportunity for the next versions to be bigger, to be better? That's the new priority. And if you don't find energy in the new thing, then you sit in the old thing. You get tired in the old thing. You get lazy in the old thing.
Yeah, I love
I don't
that.
want the old thing.
Do you see is there a moment for you in the future where you see that you've reached enough success or a certain goal where you're like, you know what, I'm good now, I can kind of slow down? I know we touched on that before, but is there a goal in mind where you're like, if I can reach that, I can maybe settle down and calm down a little bit?
I think that there definitely is, but I think that for me, that would be very selfish knowing my background. If I go, I'm done, I tap out, and I'm just gonna ride out and be good, when I have the opportunity to create other opportunities, then I think I'm doing a disservice to those that need a service. So I would much rather provide the olive branch where I can. And look, if it happens and that olive branch is great and people come and they go through, then good, I did some dope shit. If they don't, at least I tried, and I can say that I gave an opportunity for a bigger conversation to be attached to the success outside of me. And that's what you start to struggle with, right? Like you make money, you get big, you get grown, then you get to going, oh wait, well what else? What else is important? Because it can't just be fame.
Is there somebody that inspired you to think this way, to be this way? Your mom.
Rest in peace. My mom.
Yeah.
My mom is you second those first. And my mom was always it's so sad when you look at the people around a person that's happy and those people are unhappy. They're unhappy because a person's happiness is solo.
Right.
How does your happiness, how do you spread it out? Like, what are you doing to give that thing out? Where's your energy go? How are you truly implementing it into the lives of others? And this is a conversation that we don't have enough, right? As people, we're very selfish. We're very selfish at times within what we have and what we want to give. I don't think that that's right. I think that if I have a high level of happy, if I have a high level of good or information, it's my fucking job to try to give it to those that can benefit off of it.
Yeah.
That's my job, right?
And I think that people don't key in on that enough, that they don't know that actually that is the key to happiness, is giving it away. And I don't monetarily sure, but your energy and your, whatever that is that you have, whatever you put out is what you're gonna get back. And that may seem like, well, that's not altruistic because you're just doing it to get a result, but you will get such joy if you constantly put that out to other people and make people feel good. You'll end up feeling, and that's something that I think that people really sleep on.
They're not only sleep on it, but if you really go and look at some of the most celebrated, happiest people, right, of our time or before our time, you'll look at their life, and they struggled a lot. The things that you think they had, they didn't have. But what they found joy in was providing it for others. People find joy in seeing other people fucking glow. And what we've lost that. So if you look at where we are now, this is weird battle amongst people because we're trying to control one another. We're not allowing each other to fucking flourish and benefit and be who you are. We're trying to make you what we want you to be, who we want you to be. Right. I'm a fan of joy. I'm a fan of smile. I'm a fan of happy. Yeah. I'm a fan of love.
Hear, hear.
I always have been.
Yeah.
That's what I'm a fan of. So if it's not that, for me, it doesn't work. It's that simple.
I tried stand-up once.
How did that go, Sean?
Thank you.
How did it go?
Thank you for asking. And my opening line was, I think I said this on the podcast, my opening joke was, they say ballet is one of the most difficult things you can do, so I say don't do it.
Well, what did we just learn?
Wow.
What did we just learn?
We just learned sometimes careers can last one joke.
Well, I was going to say that. I was going to say that.
If we're being real, I'm still waiting for the joke.
Well, Sean he just showed us why he didn't make it. Now there's a lot of different things.
Yeah, this is why I'm not royalty yet.
So you say you're not gonna pack up and retire anytime soon.
I'm not retiring. Not before I'm 50.
Not before you're 50.
No.
Okay. Are you gonna squeeze in any more of these great movies with Dwayne Johnson before then? Because it's been really awesome. Now, are you guys as close as it seems? Because the chemistry is just awesome.
You guys think this relationship is so great. My back hurts.
Carrying that guy
Yes.
is tough, huh?
Carrying that big motherfucker to the finish line is tough. I can be honest with you, DJ and I are very close. That's a really good friend of mine, and our chemistry on screen is the same as off screen, and that's why we've won. We don't go into our trailers in between shots. When we're on set, we're on set. And when we work together, we truly do work together. And I love the fact that it's been far few in between because we got something. And we saw each other. We just we got an animation movie coming out with the DC. It's the Super Pets. And
Wait, is Snowball in that?
no, that's not Snowball. By the way,
Can I have some more Snowball, please?
by the way, Snowball's coming, but this is a different pet. I don't want to talk about Snowball now because I got to talk about the other pet. By the way, maybe the same voice. I'm not confident. So, what I love though is that like we got together and we talked, man, and we were like, we just got to figure out the next one. But we both know it's never going to be duplicated. You don't get that thing a lot, and we're very fortunate to have had the opportunity to make the movies that we have. And you know, it's dope.
It must be nice that you've got somebody you're so close with that your escalation in your careers have been very, very, very similar, and you have someone to talk to about what's great about it, what's challenging about it, what's how you're adjusting mentally, spiritually, all of that stuff.
I can tell you what though, he's a lot more. DJ's much more grounded, and he's more concrete than I am.
How so?
Well, because I'm in the shit. I'm in the shit.
What are we in
I'm
Vietnam?
in the shit, man. What does that mean? Well, I'm touring. I'm out all the time. I'm on the road, off the road. I got the people. I'm dealing with.
You're saying he's soft. You're saying he's a diva.
No, I'm saying.
We got
I'm
it.
saying. No, I never say he's a diva. I'm saying I'm more hands-on into the world and more interactive with people on the everyday. He is from his company side and all of his, his ventures, but the live entertainment aspect he's removed from. So remember the world when he was in wrestling and live performing, that's a different energy. You're giving a different energy to people every day. You gotta be on. You gotta be fucking on. He would get off of a wrestling match and then, rock, do the thing. He's gotta do the eyebrow. He's gotta take a picture, right? Like, for me,
He's gotta do the eyebrow.
That's me getting
And then
on
he's got to
stage.
eat. Doesn't he eat like 40 chickens a day or some
Who
shit?
knows? It's like,
Like I was like, we were like, and the Rock's new menu, and I'm like, okay, let's hear it.
It's
You
a
know, and he's like
different-
30 steaks.
I think he's done a great job. He's done a great job at like, cutting that side off, venturing into his new side. And DJ, the business guy, is a good dude, and that dude is flourishing.
He's a sweet guy too. He's such a
really
sweet
is a
guy.
good
No, he's a dickhead. He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead. He's not who you think he is.
I just want to be on the right. I want him to know that I said he was a sweet guy because he's a big dude, as we know.
Now you're doing something like we're doing here. You got a podcast, Comedy Gold Mines, as well. Yes. Now,
Yes,
Now, is it like a chat show about with comics and talking about comedy and stand up?
I do all organic, authentic conversation, right?
No preservatives whatsoever.
What I challenge Jason, and I challenge you to do the same thing too. When you have these
gonna say,
people
just
on,
like us.
right? When you have
You don't
these
need
people
these,
on-
do you?
Well, no, you don't. You shouldn't have those, right? Because there's a beauty in the unknown.
It's mostly just a bounce for my bags.
Right. Well, I
Just
get
to
it.
get the-
I get it. Whether you need them, or not. What I love to do, I love to actually discover. Like, I like the fact that I don't know. And when I don't know, I'm gonna ask. And the person has to answer the questions. So as comedians are dark. Some aren't. Some really have other issues, but you've never heard it. And the people that you think you love, you really don't know. So on Comedy Gold Mines, you got an opportunity to dive into the minds of some of your favorite humorous fucking individuals. And they say shit that you never thought they would say. Why? Because we have talks and conversations that takes them in directions that you never thought that we would go. And conversations in general, that's what we're missing. So organic, real, driven transparency I think that's what people need to see. You need to get back to seeing people be humans and not be programmed. So on Comedy Gold Mines, comedians are actually fucking humans.
How often are you doing it?
I'm being honest with you, Jason, whenever I have time. I'm pretty fucking busy, man.
Yep.
You know, the schedule keeps changing, but
We got nothing. We're
We
doing
got-
this
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what?
We even traveled with it.
Kevin, you know what I love though? You know what I love about you? You talk about you doing all these things, but at the root of it, you're still the same guy that you
Absolutely.
were 20 years ago. You have not changed. You're busier. You got more stuff. You had a lot more free time back then. But you're the same dude, and you have that same perspective. That's so refreshing.
That's got to be the
man.
biggest win for you.
I think so, and I hope that people that know me, well, I want to say I hope. I know people that know me know that. I think from the outside, the perception is always going to be different. Like, for example, I got fucking glasses on now, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I know I look like a dick, but if I take these off, it's been a
you
couple
own it.
long days. Yes, it's been some long days, and I know these eyes are dripping as I'm talking. That's why I'm blocking them. But I think the most important thing for me is I'm so fucking genuine. Like I'm so good to the people that know me. I really am who I say I am. And when I tell you, like Jason, when he said, "Kev, you want to do it?" I said, "Absolutely."
It was very fast.
It was very fast. I didn't even vet it out. By the way, this could have been some freaky shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into. But I didn't vet it out because I'm like, I like the dude. I know where he comes from. I remember when we did X, Y, and Z together on Central Intelligence. We talked. Jason, you never asked me for nothing. I'm there. That's truly who I am. So.
But it's one. It's just one favor. That's it.
Yeah.
No, because this wasn't a bad one. Like, you guys got a good thing going here. You got a great thing. Actually, you have a fantastic thing. You got a fucking crowd full of people that support you guys.
Well, you made it real good tonight, and we cannot thank you enough,
Thank
buddy.
you,
it was
Kev.
really
Yeah.
cool of
This
you
is
to
dope.
come do
It's
it.
awesome.
This is so
Kevin
dope.
Hart!
Thank you, pal.
Buddy, thank you, my friend. Thank you, pal.
Sean.
Keep it going!
Wow.
He did not look back as he was walking away.
No, I know.
He did not look back.
He's confident.
Yeah, he's really confident. That
Now,
was a confident walk away. By the way, great get.
Great get,
I'm a huge
great get.
fan.
How great was Kevin?
Kevin Hart was
You guys got
amazing.
Kevin Hart!
Yeah. I meant that what I said, a lot of people get into, like, a lot of actors are like, oh, how do I...
They love you.
We love him
What
too.
about these guys?
No, it's okay.
Rude!
It's okay.
Yeah. I love, a lot of...
We don't need love.
A lot of actors...
My mother and my sister. Stand up.
A lot of actors, try...
There it is.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah!
I love you too.
All right, so Kevin Hart. So, a lot of actors, try to get it. A lot of actors try to get into other facets of the business because you realize you have to diversify. And he's such a huge inspiration to so many people who are just like maybe stuck just doing one thing as an actor. Like, how can I follow Kevin Hart, man? Everything, read up on him. How he did it is just so inspiring. It's amazing to me.
Yeah, it's incredible. And
And I meant it that he is quite literally just the same dude. He's got his feet on the ground, and he's just flying at such a different altitude now.
Yeah, I love
but maintaining that sort of that same sense of himself is pretty
And
rad.
he's got all, does all that work. He's still got time to work out. I mean, he's huge. He's almost like he's bionic.
Hey, man, thank you. SmartLess is 100% organic and artisanally handcrafted by Michael Grant Terry, Rob Armjarv, and Bennett Barbaco.
SmartLess.
Hey listeners, you need to know that Wondery's shocking true crime podcast Over My Dead Body is back for a 4th season, Gone Hunting. This newest season covers the story of Mike Williams. It was Mike's 6th wedding anniversary when he set off on a hunting trip into the gator-infested swamps of North Florida. He figured he'd be back in time to take his wife Denise out to celebrate, but he never came back. Friends and loved ones feared he met his fate through bad luck and a group of hungry alligators, leaving his young family behind. Except that's not what happened at all. And after 17 years, a kidnapping, and the uncovering of a secret love triangle, the truth would finally be revealed. Enjoy Over My Dead Body, Gone Hunting on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to Over My Dead Body early and ad-free on Wondery Plus. Get started with your free trial at Wondery.com/plus.